Good day and welcome. I'm Stefan with Trending Update USA, bringing you the latest tennis headlines that have sparked intense discussions across the global tennis community. Rising star Coco Gauff has been issued a strong warning from seasoned tennis observers and former professionals who believe that if she doesn't address specific weaknesses in her game, they could come back to hurt her on the biggest stages of all, the Grand Slam tournaments. This warning has reverberated through the tennis world as Coco continues her rise as one of the brightest young stars on the WTA Tour. At just 20 years old, Gauff has already made a huge impact, winning major titles, climbing the rankings, and capturing fans' attention worldwide. But as analysts point out, the road to sustained dominance at the sport's highest level requires not just talent but also constant evolution. Gauff's journey has been remarkable, but it hasn't been without obstacles. Her forehand, service consistency, and occasional lapses in aggressive play under pressure have all been scrutinized throughout her young career. And while she's made impressive strides to correct these areas, analysts have noted that the biggest tests always come in the later stages of major tournaments. Former pros have pointed out that the top seeds and experienced Grand Slam champions know how to exploit even the smallest technical weaknesses when the pressure is at its highest. This is why the warning resonates so strongly. Gauff is already good enough to beat many players on tour, but to consistently win at majors, she needs to tighten every aspect of her game. The tennis world has seen this story before. Young stars rise quickly, dazzling crowds with raw talent and explosive athleticism. But the Grand Slam stage is where every detail matters. Analysts have drawn parallels between Gauff's current situation and other top players who had to refine their technique before achieving sustained success. One major point of focus has been her forehand. While powerful, it can break down under intense pressure, especially when opponents force her into uncomfortable positions on the court. This has been evident in past Grand Slam matches where elite players extended rallies and targeted that wing strategically. Another key aspect under the microscope is her serve. Though she has improved her first serve speed and placement dramatically, analysts note that inconsistency can still creep in at crucial moments. Double faults at inopportune times and the occasional dip in accuracy can give opponents easy opportunities to shift momentum. On the Grand Slam stage, where every game counts, these small lapses can have major consequences. Experts emphasize that these are not insurmountable issues. They are technical adjustments that can be mastered with focus, discipline, and consistent training. But they must be addressed thoroughly to prevent history from repeating itself in future majors. Coco Gauff's mental toughness has been one of her greatest assets. Time and again, she has shown that she can rally from behind, hold her nerve under pressure, and deliver breathtaking performances against top opponents. This mental strength has carried her to incredible victories and has made her a fan favorite. However, tennis at the Grand Slam level is as much about execution as it is about resilience. When physical and technical aspects of the game falter under pressure, even the strongest mindset can be tested. That is why coaches and analysts are urging her to continue sharpening her weapons now, during this critical stage of her career. This isn't the first time Gauff's weaknesses have been discussed openly. Earlier in her career, many analysts highlighted similar concerns, particularly about her forehand mechanics. Over the last 2 seasons, she has worked diligently with her coaching team to refine that shot, resulting in significant improvements. Her ability to generate more topspin, take the ball earlier, and maintain better depth has been evident in her recent performances. But as she faces tougher opponents, especially those with powerful baseline games and elite return skills, the margin for error shrinks dramatically. Fans who have followed Coco's rise closely know how quickly she can adapt. She has shown an extraordinary ability to learn from setbacks, a quality that has defined many of the great champions in tennis history. After each major disappointment, she has returned stronger, more consistent, more composed, and more dangerous. This resilience gives many in the tennis community confidence that she can address the current concerns before they become roadblocks in future majors. Grand Slam tournaments have a unique pressure that cannot be fully replicated in regular tour events. The best players bring their absolute peak levels, and the physical and emotional toll of 2-week competitions pushes athletes to their limits. Opponents study weaknesses meticulously, crafting game plans to exploit them over long best-of-3 matches. That's why analysts are sounding the alarm now, not to criticize, but to highlight the importance of proactive refinement. Gauff's potential is extraordinary, but so are the expectations. The discussion also reflects a broader reality of modern tennis. In today's game, the difference between a good player and a champion often comes down to precision in execution under pressure. Power alone is not enough. Consistency in shot making, smart positioning, and unwavering focus in big moments are what separate Grand Slam winners from contenders. For Gauff, whose physicality and defensive skills are already world-class, this means ensuring that her forehand, serve, and point construction are as sharp and reliable as possible when it matters most. Many fans and analysts have praised the progress Gauff has already made. Since bursting onto the scene as a teenager, she has transformed from a defensive counterpuncher into a more aggressive and complete player. Her net play has improved, her shot selection has matured, and her confidence has soared. She has already proven she can win big matches, take down top seeds, and thrive under the spotlight. The current warnings are less about doubt and more about ensuring she reaches her full potential, the kind of potential that could lead to multiple major titles in the years ahead. As the WTA Tour continues its Asian swing and looks ahead to next season, all eyes are on Coco Gauff's progress. Every match she plays offers insight into how well she's adapting, how effectively she's addressing her weaknesses, and whether she's ready to dominate the biggest stages of the sport. Analysts emphasize that time is on her side. She's still young, still improving, and still driven to become one of the greats. But the Grand Slam landscape is fiercely competitive. Players like Iga Swiatek, Aryna Sabalenka, and Jessica Pegula continue to raise the bar, making it essential for every contender to continuously evolve. Some former players have also shared their own experiences, recalling how even small weaknesses became glaring vulnerabilities in major finals. Their message to Gauff is clear: fix the cracks before they widen. The technical improvements she's making now could be the difference between falling short and lifting multiple Grand Slam trophies. Gauff has the athleticism, the mental toughness, and the drive to reach those heights. The only question is how quickly she can make these refinements permanent. The tennis community's investment in Gauff's journey is immense because she represents more than just another top player. She symbolizes a generational talent, a rising icon who has inspired millions with her poise, intelligence, and fire on court. Her breakthrough moments have already created unforgettable highlights, and her trajectory mirrors the early career paths of some of the sport's greatest champions. That's why every piece of analysis, every warning, and every prediction carries so much weight. Everyone knows she can be great, it's about ensuring she gets there. At this stage, Gauff's team plays a crucial role. Her coaching staff must continue fine-tuning her technique while balancing the demands of a packed tour schedule. Fitness coaches will be tasked with keeping her physically fresh, while mental coaches and support staff help her stay focused amid the noise of global attention. The next phase of her development isn't just about what happens in matches, but also about how she prepares for them off the court. Every training session, every tactical adjustment, every bit of preparation counts. As we approach the next Grand Slam season, expectations will be sky high. Coco Gauff's presence automatically raises the stakes at every major tournament she enters. Fans will look to see whether the technical work she's putting in now translates to more dominance on the biggest stages. If she succeeds, she could cement herself not just as a top player, but as a true Grand Slam force for years to come. For now, the message from the experts is simple but powerful: don't ignore the details. Greatness in tennis is built through precision, discipline, and relentless refinement. Coco Gauff has already proven she belongs among the best. The next step is making sure her game is bulletproof when it matters most. Thank you for joining us. I'm Stefan with Trending Update USA, and we'll continue to bring you the latest updates, insights, and breaking stories from the world of tennis as Coco Gauff prepares for the challenges ahead.